Welcome back, everybody. So last time I got a lot of good feedback on these Zoom videos. So this Zoom is intended to show you, one, how to set up a module and what should be in it, and then two, how to link your buttons to those modules that we are creating. So by now, everyone has official classes up on Canvas, so feel free to continue to play in your sandbox if you want, or you can use one of your classes that are now published. So I'm just gonna play in my sandbox because I already have my classes set up. So for instance, I am going to start on the home page. So a typical home page will have your header to welcome, and then at minimum, I suggest doing the days of the week so that when the students come on, they know they just need to click on the day that it is. If you want additional resources, you can, whatever you feel are going to be necessary for your classroom. Again, you do not have to have those bare minimum days of the week for your homepage in each subject. So once we have our buttons, you're going to want to link them to the materials. Before you can create a link, you have to create the modules for them to go into. So on the left-hand side, we're going to click on modules. And you'll see mine are already made, but I'm going to walk you through that process on how to make a module and what should be in it. So since my buttons are days of the week, I made them modules days of the week. So up here in the top right, you'll see the blue box that says plus module. And then go ahead and put in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, one at a time though. So I'm just going to name mine example so you guys can see. So once you've created that module, it's going to move always to the very bottom. So you can either click and drag it, or you can click on the three dots and click Move Module and go all the way to the top. That way it's the first thing that you see and it's easier to work on. So once you have that module, that's called Monday, we're going to want to put pages under it. So for example, I have my lesson objectives, Zoom lesson. So on that page, I would either have the link to the live Zoom, or if it's a non-live lesson day, because I know they don't always want us doing live lessons, it might be a pre-recorded lesson that I've already done and I've uploaded it on there for the students to watch. And then I'm going to have the assignment or quiz, because we want to check that they're learning and that they're building that material. So that assignment can be something you've created, or it can be something that you've imported from the district, which I will demonstrate in a separate video. So once you have that, and again, it doesn't have to just be these three things. It can be whatever you want, but I would suggest put your lesson objectives, a video of either the link to your Zoom session or a pre-recorded video or any other video that you think is going to be useful for that lesson, and then the assignment. Remember, not all assignments have to count for grades, but it is a good way to check that the students are understanding. So it could be a quick exit ticket, or it can be a full-on assignment, depending on what you think they need to prove for that lesson. And then you would repeat that. So after creating the Monday module, you would go back to the top and create Tuesday. To add those pages when you're on your module, it's going to have a plus sign on the module tab. And this is where you will go and click page and new page and then type it in, lesson objectives, and that or a Zoom lesson, whatever pages you want in that module. All right, so as you can see, I've got mine for each day of the week, and if you would like to see, the lesson objectives is the template from the district that I pulled from my Canvas sandbox training. So here you can put the unit and lesson, your objectives, standards, and kind of give an idea of what the summary of your lesson will be. Here would be where I would update, I would erase that part and insert a video and then the assignment I've created would be here. So once you've made the days of the week modules, if that's how you're choosing to do it, you're going to go back to your home page and we're going to click Edit. So I want to go to the button that I want. So if I'm looking at Monday, I need to click on that Monday image. Once I've clicked on it, I now need to go click on the little chain link in my toolbar. If you cannot see it, sometimes the toolbar does not extend all the way, so you'll see 3 little dots. Click on that and then you should be able to see the chain link. Once you've clicked on it, we're going to go to course links because this allows us to attach it to something that is in this class. External links would take us to an outside website. So we're going to click on course links. And because Monday is a module, I'm going to go down to module and click on Monday. And you're going to repeat that process for each day of the week. So then I would click Tuesday, go back and click the chain link, course links, module, and then I would click Tuesday. And I want to show you guys, after you save, I want to show you how that works and what that looks like for them. So here's the home page now that it's saved. And I'm going to click Monday. And as you can see, it took me straight to the Monday tab. And then they would know I need to start here. So you could even put lesson objectives, start here. And then they would click. They would see the objectives for the day, scroll down, and they can click next. They would see your video, and then they would go next, and then they would see the assignment, quiz, or exit ticket that you've decided to assign for that day. I also would like to show you how to lock some of your modules so that students cannot work ahead. So if I was looking at Monday, I would want to click the 3 dots and edit. So I know that if I'm doing my lesson, I want them to go in order. So if I do have a video that I want them to watch before doing the assignment, I want to make sure they watch that before they take the quiz or assignment. So that's going to be a requirement. So it says students must complete all of these requirements. So they have to look at each page. And then you might also want to check that they must move through in sequential order. That makes sure that they do it in the order that you've set, because the order can be important. So if they did the quiz first and then tried to watch the video, they might have missed some questions that they would have seen from the video you posted. So it's usually good to make sure that they take it in sequential order. And then you would click update. And then you would relock the module if your students had started. And then we would make sure that they all have that green check to show that they're published and the students can see it. If I moved on to Tuesday, I would do the same thing, but I would also want to add a prerequisite, because if we're on Tuesday's lesson, oh, sorry, that says Thursday. Let me click Tuesday. If we're on Tuesday, that means that Monday's already happened, and I want to make sure they've done the Monday's work because our lessons usually connect to one another. So I would add prerequisite. I'm going to select that they need to have done the Monday module before accessing the Tuesday module, and then add that requirement of students completing the work and then doing it in order. So as each day of the week comes, I would add more than one prerequisite. So if it was Wednesday, I would have Monday and Tuesday, and so on. And then always click update and then relock. Again, if it's Monday and I don't want them to be working ahead, all you have to do is click unpublish on the other days of the week. So each morning when you sign in and you're getting ready for the day, if it's Tuesday, I'm going to go ahead and just click publish. And now it's open and the kids can see it. So it's always good to make sure you're aware of which modules are published and which ones are not, so that you know your students have access to what you're posting. So again, before you can create links to your buttons, you want to make sure you've created the module first. You don't have to do the pages right away, but it's usually a nice thing to do so you can see how that's going to be set up for you. but you do want to make sure you have modules set before creating links. And again, one more time for those who might need it again, when you're adding the link, we're going to click Home to make sure we're on our home page, Edit. We're going to go to the image that we want, click on that chain link, course link, the module that we want. I clicked on the Wednesday button, so I want Wednesday's module. And it's just that easy. I know it always seems like a lot, but I promise you it's super simple once you get into it. And then always, always remember to go down to the bottom and click Save. All right, so that is how you create modules and add pages under them, as well as how to link. I do highly suggest making sure that your buttons are the days of the week, and that's how you set up your modules. In a separate video, I will show you how to import the curriculum that is in Commons that the state has provided so that we can add it to our modules that we've already created. So we can move a lesson that they've made into our Monday module or our Tuesday. I really hope this helped answer any questions about adding links or creating modules and pages. If you do have any more questions, please feel free to email me or message me. I am more than happy to help out.